flip your video.
I'll have to remember when I get to
I
OBS
make
to
us have
re-flip
sound.
it. Because animes,
And
you can just flip it. So that was good.
Okay, this is interesting. None of this is coming up.
Uh-oh.
That's great.
Do you have it like as the top layer?
Yeah, I do. I thought I did.
No.
Let's make sure.
If it's the top layer, it might be covering everything up. Is what I mean.
No, I mean it's on its own monitor.
Oh,
it's
okay.
all by itself.
Oh, hold on a second. I gotta turn off my VPN.
All right.
That might have explained what happened last time with the stream.
No, last time my VPN was also off. I have no idea. I think our service was just weird that day.
Oh, I see what happened. We renamed the chat.
Really? That messed with it?
Well, because it doesn't capture it because it's a chat, not a room.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't understand it. So give me a moment and I can fix this.
Okay. I will not change it again. Besides,
you broke
we
it.
already reached
you
perfection.
broke it.
The Turd Dog Masters.
Now I should be able to,
Hey,
hopefully,
there we go.
just going in and changing each one to the one that it is will appropriately just like people will still be in their space.
Yeah. I see Chimera.
Yeah, you got it right. I just checked. I'm normally on chat only on my phone,
Properties.
but I just checked. Is our audio coming through?
Dog.
Because I see that, like...
Yeah, I mean it is. It should be.
Hello, everyone.
I turned it off, so yeah.
Yeah, already audio's coming through.
Well, I should have known that because I heard y'all on my phone, but whatever.
There we go.
Hey,
Chat
there
is
we go.
chatting.
Different
Everything is
subconscious
fine.
parts of my brain have different knowledge states. That's just how it goes.
All systems nominal, Captain.
Oh, and then let me nope. Get myself a little bit back off the camera. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna be tiny. No, I'm not gonna be tiny. Just go here. And there we go. And we are back. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ur-Quan Masters, stream number 3, week number 3 in this excellent game.
I just want to make y'all's bigger on my screen.
Understandable. Welcome back, Saberjack. Just to get started, we're doing Ur-Quan Masters. For those that don't know, this is a 2002 remake of a 1994 remake of a of a 1992 game, I believe, Star Control 2. Note, I fixed it. It doesn't say Star Controller anymore. I'm so bad at that. But nonetheless, I am Steve, aka Game Mommy, aka Dying Exposure, joined by Triple Aaron and Chimera, who is in the captain seat actually playing the game. And we are ready to get started. But before we get started, this stream is in no way officially sponsored by, but emotionally sponsored by the Kickstarter for the sequel to this game. Emotionally, my emotions say that it's sponsored by that. And I'm gonna pop that into the chat right there. This will be Free Stars Children of Infinity, which is a great little game that has already met its needs. It's got about a few weeks runway left, like 22 days. It's in its stretch goals. I'm desperate to at least get it to voice acting, so it needs about 260,000 more to get there, because I want it to be voiced. Yeah, for the next few weeks, we're absolutely going to be shouting out the thing. If I have time, I'm going to make a little video for it to justify my stock footage subscription account. But until then, go check it out. It's in the chat logs, and it'll be in the description of the VOD of this when it pops up over onto YouTube. I believe all of us, or at least most of us, have already given it our money because this game is amazing.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and
I massage this for myself.
Also, real quick briefing. We've added pronouns to the overlay.
Yeah.
But I'm he/they. Steve is he/him, and if I recall correctly,
Yes,
Okay.
that is one of the many pronoun sets that you can call.
Oh, okay.
I'm an any pronouns person, but he, him is fine.
Okay.
Yes. I
and
will
then,
give you both.
Our good Captain Kimmy is she her?
Yay.
There you go. We keep it. Yeah, thank you for updating the overlay for that, so that we have it.
Those dastardly pronoun people.
We're the problem with woke gaming.
Star Control 2 gone woke.
Gone woke. Maybe I'll title the next one and then do like a face shock, like an angry face, even though I'm in it.
I hate those thumbnails, and I hate that they're like provably more effective.
It's like that thing where Coke stopped advertising for a bit because they're like,
Yeah.
we're Coke. Why would anyone not buy us? And they actually lost like revenue.
Yep.
It's how it killed Moxie Cola, I believe. Also, they stopped advertising.
It works. Thumbnail games and clickbait titles. I can speak to this very, very specifically. Just recently, I uploaded a video where I that was talking about Abria Iyengar, the actual player, and I just grabbed an image from her from Dimension 20's one of the Dimension 20 season, threw some angel wings behind it because I was talking about how amazing of a player she was for Worlds Beyond Number, and the amount of click rate that has that obviously are like, oh, Abria Iyengar, and then my stupid face comes in and I'm just talking and they're like, we don't like this. Is so good, but the clicks come through, and that's what matters when you're a tiny little YouTuber like myself. I was like, oh, I didn't post that video anywhere, and it moved into recommendations for a bunch of people, and now and I'm like, it's right that you all left. It's right because I put very little, like, it's basically just 9 straight minutes of me talking about how amazing a podcast is, but like,
that is like it is always fun when the algorithm picks you up and puts you in people's recommends. Real quick, Kimmy, what's the move? Where are we going?
So,
yeah, where are we going?
When I rewatched, Triple A was very insistent that we go to Edevo Piccole.
That is one of the places.
And we do have like a lot of fuel now. It's 21 away. And so we
can easily get there now. Yeah, let's do some drama.
We can get there now. I will say, as the tactical officer, we absolutely have the fuel to get there now, but it is a relatively long-ish trip. And if we run into any of those probes or any other hostiles on the way, do you feel confident in your ability to make it all the way there and back?
No.
Okay.
That's why I was waiting.
Okay. In that case, I say let's check out the lower left corner a little bit, like some of the stars that are a little bit closer. Let's get a little bit more resources under our belt, just in terms of like maybe another ship or two, something like that.
Yeah.
And then
get ourselves a little bit more padding to fail, if you will.
Yeah. Let's get at least one more trip in.
Yeah. So I think what I was going to go on was I don't think we got Gamma Clickless.
Mm-hmm.
Gickless, and then Edit Glickless.
Let's I would
and
start
then the
from,
Krugers over here. So that's what I'm thinking.
Incoming ad break. If you want to get around those ads, you can subscribe to the Twitch. It's like ads hold watchers high. I do it though. Like any TTRPG that I watch on Twitch, I have like 3 hours, 4 hours of Twitch, and they're like talking and playing, and it's not something that they can easily pause for. Right? Like nothing we're gonna say is that important. But yeah.
And besides,
got the voice in that style. Thank you, Saber, by the way, for the compliment. I assume it was about Triple A Ron and Chimera and not me.
Steve, you stop selling yourself short.
You should never say that to a white man. White men should be selling ourselves as short as possible.
That's true.
You should be encouraging us in another direction.
You're one of the most domesticated honkies I know, so I forget that.
What was it? What did you say on my Final Fantasy VII stream? Oh, I am also black and have feelings about the planet.
Yes. I am also black and concerned about the planet.
Concerned about the planet. One of the greatest little single quotes there. God, this computer. I am always shocked at how truly hot it can get, and then it's like, and then the little temperature monitor is just like, no, I'm fine, and I'm like, I don't think you are. But you say that you're in the okay range, but you're very warm up top by the monitor. I don't like
I'd say,
that.
yeah, give it a try.
Yeah, get into it.
Greens. Well, I wanted to do. That's right. T-Rob.
Oh yeah.
Gayop.
Yachts.
So T-Rob Gayop. Trying to make like
Gayop,
a Roy G.
okay.
Biv of it.
Yeah.
Were those bios or those are greens? Those are greens.
Yeah. That was on the mineral scan.
No weather. It might be a little shaky. We'll find out.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad though.
Oh.
It's less shaky than Earth.
This is a baby.
Less shaky than New York with their little baby earthquake. Oh no. I do understand though, if you're in the Northeast and any earthquake happens, you're like, that's not supposed to happen here. That's not what here is for.
Yeah. Go ahead and you can pass the cyans.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
are the lowest ones.
Good point. That would be C-Rob.
Yeah.
C-Rob, C-Rob sounds more familiar.
Yeah. C-Rob. Sounds
No,
like it could be a...
I remember taking geology in 8th grade in North Carolina, and they mentioned that there's like a fault in Charleston. That like last time it went, it was felt up to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was very much like, what the hell?
Yeah, East Coast earthquakes are... Yeah. East Coast earthquakes are very rare, but when they happen, they can be really devastating and felt for a really long time because I don't remember the details exactly, but that plate... Like the way it's formed and like the geology of it means that plate is a lot stiffer than like the plate that we have here on the West Coast. And so like it's basically like an earthquake on like a steel plate where there's nothing to dampen it for miles and miles and miles.
So less likely to happen, but more destructive when it does because it's more rigid. So it's
and as Saberjack includes here, things in California or earthquake-prone zones are built with the knowledge that earthquakes are definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Versus. And so, we're all up here in the Northwest where earthquakes happen sometimes.
The big one is coming.
We need to, and our building codes are prepared for more significant earthquakes. But it's like when this area gets more than 4 inches of snow and no one knows what the hell to do because there's more than 4 inches of snow and we don't have the infrastructure for that.
Nope.
We're like, you can go up to about a half foot. And then we're in a panic. We have no idea how to address that.
Well, we need to figure out because it's snowing a lot more.
We're swinging a lot more weather.
I can't wait for our April or May surprise again this year.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. It's very rainy again now, which is
Yeah.
nice because I appreciate not heat.
Yeah.
I just want to know when I don't have to turn back on the heat or back off the heat. I want the heat to come.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be here soon.
I know.
Yep. I just hope we don't get another convergence smoke day.
Yeah.
Or smoke week where Canada and south of us all have too many fires.
Yeah.
Well, I like that it's like this area, all 3 directions that can have fires need to be having a huge amount of fires. But then we get those smoke... that smoke season.
Yeah. I'll let you know when. Either I'll let you know when we find the gas giant, or we might run into the thing that directs us to it. So yeah, you can.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah, I know my body, my memory.
I believe if I recall correctly, if I go to this
I
Kickstarter
think that's
that I mentioned earlier, if I recall correctly, Gas Giant gameplay is already unlocked as a stretch goal. So the new game, the Gas Giants won't just be like objects for the most part.
Cool.
No,
Yeah, I think
they've
that's
already
what they
made it past Mac and Linux, DRM free PC release, which love to see it.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we did.
Local melee games.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Additional language, interior
I'm just going to double
gameplay.
check.
Why not?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And then interior gameplay,
All
which
right,
I'm
for
very
wasting.
excited to find out what that is. I haven't read about that yet. And they're almost a local co-op. And then bonus languages, console ports, and English voiceover. And I'd love them to get to almost 4.5
Let
million.
me get this
That's
last
quite the goal.
list down here.
It's quite the goal.
Yeah.
I hope for that. But I feel like they're like, yeah, we'll open source it if we make all the money we'd ever need from it right away.
Here comes trouble.
Which I love.
Hello, Waller
welcome.
students. Welcome. This is the Free Stars version, the Steam version.
The Steam version, yeah.
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
Oh, the station you found on the moon, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember the station we found on the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, so we get to like see some of that instead of it just being kind of reported to on us and stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It'll be like Mass Effect.
Saber, do you know anything about what's happening with the current one? Oh, I love that. I love that, Saber.
Hell yeah.
So you happen to walk into this. In no way are we officially tied to this, but
Yeah,
Saber's in the chat. They might be able to tell you some insight, some well-educated guesses on the new game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It did come out technically 3 decades ago, but yeah.
Thank you.
The rest is NDA. That's exactly how you should respond, Saber.
Yeah.
But yeah, Walrus. So the new Kickstarter, which is currently active, I'll paste it in the chat here. And again, not directly affiliated with this. This just was a happy accident. We started playing this a couple weeks ago, and we found out that there was going to be a Kickstarter for the new proper sequel to this called Free Stars Children of Infinity, which is a direct sequel to this game.
Yeah.
There's another game, a Star Control, or maybe
Origins.
it's called I can't remember. Origins.
Yeah. Don't bother with Star Control Origins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen your ads on Facebook. I've liked so many of them. I want this game to do very successfully.
We're going.
Yeah,
we're going for this.
Crush that goal.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, you
Okay,
guys-
don't we kill one
oh,
person, though?
Nope.
Yeah. We'll have to come back to this one.
We have to come back.
What is this? This is
It's
Uri
heavy.
World.
Ada Dickless 5.
So finally, something
Ada
the
Dickless
pistols are
5.
good for.
Yeah.
Notepad.
Planet Piss.
We
Full
went to
of
so many of these.
full of bios.
I realize part of the thing is hard.
Oh, wait.
Is the point of motion is the center. The hitbox is the tip.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's how it feels like. Like there's definitely more to the hitbox than just the tip, but it's tip focused.
Where is my Ur-Quan Masters? Where'd the notepad document go?
And that's not a complaint. That is definitely
Something you noticed. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a choice.
it makes sense. And like I think you were saying, like point your nose to where you want to go,
Mhm.
and that is, I think, particularly why it helps. Ah,
It's okay, because the green planet's the next one in. On the far right.
oh right.
Oh, we're here now.
I charted out a course.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, what was that one place called? It was called...
Ada. Yeah, Ada Gickless 5.
Gickless 5. Oh, gotta put it up in the resources.
It's
So
so funny
red.
seeing the
Dangerous
little
cause.
Steam notifications popping up with my friends playing Fallout more now.
I know, right?
Yeah, these look like
5.
reds and not
Danger
oranges, so I
bio.
don't think it's
Oh, wait.
safe.
There are 3 oranges and 3 reds.
Oh, I see. I'm glad I
4
compared
oranges,
this.
or 3, possibly 4. But
Okay,
yeah, definitely worth it.
because that's the other thing I had noticed, that like your understanding of the colors definitely is better than mine,
Mm-hmm.
and so now I'm beginning to see the slight differences. It is very slight though.
Yeah, real.
The
Slight.
reds have a blacker border than the oranges do.
Oh, you'll want to yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead
shoot.
and
Thank you.
grab. No problem.
Yeah.
Tactic.
And so but yeah, Walrus, get excited for this classic game.
I'm glad we
Sequel,
are playing
because
this
we are.
now in the day and not when the sun is set. So I don't know if my like light screen would come on. And that would make this so much harder.
Like the flux settings or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, give a quick save, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, save often, save early, save often.
It is just such a. I love it because it's actually a.
Walrus.
It's a reference to a political quote.
Yeah.
I'll let Saber answer what open source means if they can speak to it more. I mean, I know what it means.
Yeah.
But as a concept.
Yeah, as it applies to this
specifically this scenario. Yeah. Walrus. But a good question.
Does that mean there's bio? Just lithic.
Yeah, lithic stone.
Although there's
different stone.
Is that a lot of gray? Is that what I'm seeing?
There's a lot of gray, 1 yellow.
Yeah, I was gonna check that yellow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking of like maybe that the lithic was implying like obelisks made by Xenos, and I was like,
right? Yeah.
Bios.
That would be cool.
And the rest, not worth it.
Yep.
But then, like, it would be fully open, so you'd eventually make it available fully open source after the point of release.
So wait a second,
so basically like Doom.
There it is. Yep, the entire source game and the engine. Amazing. That's why.
I just realized that like there's this one orange plutonium on this planet, and then a bunch of like gray rock structures.
Yep.
This could be the flipping like nuclear disposal site.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The planet.
We just dip down. It's like, we'll take your waste.
There are many esteemed deeds commemorated here.
You want to open this shit up and dig it out.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, you're right.
I need to make like
right. I should have gone.
I need to make like
first.
a proper video of Ur-Quan Masters on YouTube, like not just these VODs, but like a little 10-minute of being like, why? I'll do that. I'll do that here now.
Hell yeah, you should absolutely you should absolutely do that. And also, hella perps, yeah. Emerald Worlds, hell yeah. Emerald Worlds and Treasure Planets are so good. But yeah, obviously you can choose how and when you do it, but I feel like if you put one out soonish, you're probably going to want to put another one out like near or after the end, because a lot of things will change.
Oh yeah. No, there'll be an early thoughts video and then a game completed video. I want to do a soonish 10-minute-er because I want to brains do it in line with it having a Kickstarter,
right? So
my meager amount of views may give them one or two things.
Yeah.
So it'll be another talking head video, but I'll clip in some of the gameplay that we've played on it and everything.
Trickery.
Just so that
all grist for the content, Neil.
All hail content, but yes.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. Do we know if there are new planet solar systems to explore in the new game? Again,
I would.
These are all. Say, I Walrus. just going to direct all of these answers to Saber. Saber, if you don't want to answer these questions because you're here to like not do your job, talk about work, that's 100% fine too. There's definitely new content. I imagine that there's some stuff, but
we're back here again.
Like,
sorry, I talked too much and got excited. So
got excited, right? That's what happens.
We were also there.
But I am really curious. I think the curiosity that I have the most of, which again doesn't have to be answered because things like NDAs and stuff like that are important. I'm mostly curious how far along the current game development is. You mentioned that Pebby's been working on it for a year and other things, but there we go. The star map on the Kickstarter page does not look the same. Look like the same star map, but I can't confirm. There you go. We love that answer.
Gold World.
Gold World.
Gold in them
that gold. Gold.
I love gold.
I love gold.
Oh, I was going to mention that some of those perps are anti-mag, which okay.
Yeah, I noticed that. You just reached out and grabbed a chunk of antimatter with your bare hands.
But yeah,
yeah, the Chenjosu are great. I'm looking forward to when these two meet.
Yeah. In this game scenario,
real quick, Lars dudes. So I'm the only one who's played this before. This is a first-time playthrough for both Kimmy and Steve. They don't know anything, so yeah.
Yeah. I remembered the tags this time. I'm very pleased.
I noticed that. Nice.
But like, yeah, we it's just wild how there's nothing I like more in my consumption of television than when I start watching a season and I already know that there's going to be a season 2. There's nothing I like more than knowing that a sequel of a game is going to come out to a game that I've immediately fallen in love with, because the content is there in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to have stumbled upon this in like almost perfect timing, right? Where it's just like, it's going to take us a long time to play through this game. A long time. We're only playing it once a week. The game's very big, and everything, but we might end up, depending on the situation, gold. Do that.
Okay,
and we do not know that Starbase Commander is our father. No, we don't. So that would be the laziest, worst spoiler on. But yeah, this is a great thing. I've got to figure out how I'm going to get through Final Fantasy VII Remake faster. It means I've just got to pick another day to stream, and I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I desperately want to play through Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, but those games are so long, and I'm already playing so much Baldur's Gate 3. If Baldur's Gate 3 weren't there, I'd have all the time.
That's a pity. Alkali World.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I think Alkali Worlds are almost all low value, but I can't say whether or not they have bios on them.
Sorry, I don't need to save now, but I thought of a funny thing to say.
Now that you get saved title ideas, I knew it. This planet is basic.
Beautiful.
You get the new titles, you got to do
it. Fred Ford. Oh shit. Okay. Wait. So
what?
Saber is saying that the Starbase Commander's sprite is based on Fred Ford, who is one of the programmers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Looking good, Fred. Looking good.
Right. I was about to say, Fred must have been a handsome fellow.
All right. That is the Get Collide.
It was. Might as well go to the next little neighboring guy right there.
I am so looking forward to and intrigued by the ideas of what the ship upgrade system might be like in the sequel, because there's so much room and capability to do all sorts of things, like anything you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Not
go.
sure he ever
Let's
had hair,
rumble.
though.
Let's rumble. Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Oh, but they're too slow. They're too slow.
They're gonna be waiting for us when we come out.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
All right, so you definitely want to save before we tangle with this guy.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I can get to this
Yep.
planet. Oh wait, this isn't the planet. This is shit.
Oh yeah.
No. That's just nothing.
So here.
That's a star.
Not sure he ever actually had hair.
That's where the sci-fi comes in, the hair.
That's what I was cackling about while y'all were.
Just super.
Just
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
who knows, right? So how much like the actual exploring space felt, yet I wasn't just
Yeah.
a whole bunch of random. Yep, random. A procedural generation is the absolute. Like it was such a fun technological advancement, and it was immediately used poorly by a lot of students. Some used it great, and there's always been a little bit of it in games, right? That's always been an aspect of it. But like when the hype trend,
huh? Safe.
What?
Safe.
I already saved.
Oh, okay.
yeah, just saved.
Saved.
Yeah, but procedural generation, when the hype train got around it and people were like, oh, look at this. And then it's like, no, bespoke content. That's what you actually want.
Yeah, and as someone who recently played No Man's Sky, it's like, yeah, like I played it enough to like explore and see everything, but the overall experience, even though it was like, from what I hear, much better than it was at launch. I can't even fucking imagine what it was like at launch. It was still like a very, like after I'd seen and discovered everything, it was so paper thin that like there was nothing left as far as an impression. Whereas like with this game, it's like, yeah, in addition to having actual stuff to explore, it's like well-written stuff, well thought out stuff. Like, you know, you find like, without spoilers, you find, for example, a destroyed base, and it's like, oh, this is what happened to these people, and you like find out the little stories. You find like the logs of like what happened with them, and then you may even have a chance to meet, you know, whoever sent them on their way.
Exactly. It's the kind of thing. So no, obviously I don't like Preston coming to tell me that there is another settlement that's in trouble constantly, and those aren't even technically procedural; they're just radiant. But like, like the concept of there being procedural aspects is of course inevitable. But like again, if you're making me do it in the game, mostly I want it written, and I mean again. They proved that with Baldur's Gate. They're just like, just develop the game for 6 straight years and just write an infinite amount of content to it. Write write a 1 to 12 campaign that takes the time it takes to play a level 1 to level 12 campaign at the table. Yeah. And there you go. And so yeah, it's the kind of thing where it's like less is more, higher quality content in a smaller scale. And then yeah, I like what Walrus said about like the vastness and the exploring. I have no problem with the constant resource grinding on this because it's fun to like do the planets, and the action parts are so lethal and scary at this point.
Yeah,
that it's like there, and you're building to make all of it faster anyway.
Yes!
Like that's the point.
Yeah, and it really does feel like exploration. You know, it's like you check the conditions.
You don't know what's going to be there. It could be a treasure world.
Yeah.
It could be a Urea world filled with bios that scare the shit out of you. It could just be random probes. Anytime there's anything in a solar system, you get excited about it. You're like, yeah. Ooh,
Nice.
Limber.
Yeah.
Limber.
I feel like this is going to be a really good haul. We've got like a good
We've gotten
ratio.
Some good stuff.
Yeah. Good ratio of valuable stuff in our cargo bays.
I like to imagine the whole thing is, yeah, Halliday's gonna jump my bones when I get back with this haul.
Rats. Yeah. What was the YouTube video that went around years ago talking about how irritating it was to shoot rats? Like, stop giving me rats to shoot. I can't remember what it was, but it was such a clear moment of like of awakening in my head that it's like, yeah, that isn't fun. Why would you do that?
That does sound
like
familiar,
I get
yeah.
why it happens. I can't remember the video that it was attached to. Some YouTuber that like had a segment about the beginning, or like kind of early levels of game, and that early. I almost want to say it's Ego Raptor, but I don't think it's Ego Raptor.
Yeah.
It's just because I want to. It's just because I want to attribute everything to Sequelitis, because Sequelitis was like the greatest 4 little videos that immediately had to stop because he was tired of the comments section.
Yeah. Is that what happened? That's amazing.
That is literally. He's just like, I've never had such negativity and such drama come out of anything I've ever made.
Wow.
And everything. Because, of course, he was like, he made the video about how Ocarina of Time was not a great Zelda sequel.
Yeah.
And through the video, he's like, I'm criticizing Ocarina of Time on the fucking internet. What am I doing? and so,
Let's
yeah,
go.
okay, here we go.
What do I want to do first?
I forget, did we get a second set of guns or no? I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Guess we'll find out.
So yeah, we've done I think everything else except this.
We've done this one. I don't think we've done the second to last one.
Oh, okay. Next time we'll probably be in a bunch of fights for it. So
Thank you, Walrus. I'm glad that you like my voice. I think I sound like a conservative morning talk radio host, but if you just put the right words.
You don't have enough like grating venom in your voice. You're a little too laid back.
I'm not
and
like
good
mad.
timesy. Ooh, good hits. Good hits. Oh, you gotta face him. There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's a win with the ship.
Yep.
That's a win with the ship.
Hell
Very
yeah.
well done. That's the first. I think that's the first time.
Yep.
that's the first time I've won with the ship
Good job.
Yeah.
because I watched this stream like game tape. I didn't get too deep into it, but yeah.
It helped. You watched enough.
Yeah. Getting away from that magnetic pull is a nightmare.
Yes, that's the thing I was not doing well at all. And I'm like, I gotta get good at that.
No, if you want me to, if we want to talk about my real problems with society and gaming today, I can move into this voice. Ooh,
That's a lot of bio to get.
Yep. Tectonics 5.
That's a lot of bio. Tectonics
Get
5.
ready to dance.
Did you save after defeating that thing?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
maybe.
They're chill.
Okay.
We just got to be careful with the
Yeah.
tectonics.
Let's do a quick save before.
Yeah,
before
that's what I was
anything.
thinking. I was like, let's go down and see,
Yeah.
and we can know.
Rush himbo. Listen, the problem with gaming today is that there's not enough integrity. And then I never comment on anything like microtransactions or loot boxes or any of the actual problems.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me play a female?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like spell ethics and gaming journalism, and then like a 3-hour rant about like a single female YouTuber.
I like it's so funny because it's like obviously I have hard and visceral disagreements with various positions on the internet in regards to people being uncomfortable with stuff that I don't think they should be uncomfortable with. Woohoo!
I think we'll see that one.
I'm gonna try one more. If I don't do well, I'm just gonna give up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's write down Delta Kruger.
Yeah, let's get back to this one.
Delta Kruger 4.
Yep.
We'll come back when we're a little hardier. Delta Kruger 4. It's really Delta Kruger 4 for tectonics.
Yeah.
That's really the problem.
Right. All that bio data.
I know, right?
I know.
We must
Yeah.
sacrifice red shirts on the altar of bio data. All right. Oh! Before you go out, pick a destination.
All right.
All right. Guess we're fighting.
Well, we're gonna fight.
We're
most
gonna fight
likely.
anyway, but like, if you pick a destination, then you're at least moving as soon as you come out of the hole.
Good point.
This is Pro 2418-B on a peaceful mission.
This last one?
Yeah.
Behavior
I don't remember if it.
priority,
Okay.
replication,
I don't know if actually it matters But, you know,
Yeah.
worth a shot.
You can save here before combo. That's very nice.
Okay. Nice. I love that little bit in their song where it's like, we come in peace.
We come in peace.
The issue is that
All right.
now I didn't put more people on that ship, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Ooh, nasty.
Damn it!
I'd say focus less on trying to get away from it and more on just keeping your nose pointed at it and shooting
Okay.
as much as possible.
When you're in the big ship.
Yeah, yeah. And as long as you have battery, obviously.
Yeah.
When you don't have battery, that's definitely the time to try and juke, but
And this was the last one, so now we can go to the star map.
yeah. Oh no, there's one in the lower left. Or did we go to that one?
We
I
haven't
think
gone to
No,
that
I
one.
don't think we went to that very far one. Let's go to that far one. I think. Got plenty of fuel.
Yeah. Epsilon Kruger. The probes filtered a lot of people. It's this game's biggest design misstep. Oh yeah, you were mentioning that just because of like how they move so differently from other ships
Yeah.
and whatnot. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. Because they feel a little oppressive to fight against.
Yeah, they do. They feel real aggressive.
So maybe I think we've done all the conversations. I guess we can't really talk and find anything out.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we'll have to find other things. Let's.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's right. There's an escape button.
Right. I need to
Right.
be on that.
Always forgetting about that.
Fuck.
Nah.
Oof.
Yep.
Can you reassign more crew to your little ship while you're out in
You-
space,
you
or do you have to
can.
dock?
And I think what I need to do is go to no, not settings.
I think Manifest might be where you do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Hell yeah.
Good buddy. There we go.
Okay.
And then you can go with the ship that you've been more successful with.
Yeah.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Could try just escaping combat. We could, but then how do we murder?
How do we get good?
How do we get good? You gotta grind it.
I'll escape combat this time if I don't get to.
Yeah, especially with 3 coming up. Although there's no guarantee that those are all probes, so.
It's true.
All right, Gurney Halleck, you're up.
Oh, come on.
I hate that little juke right at the end there.
Yeah,
The way
that's.
The way the missiles move
Let's
is
try at him with this one. Try to finish him off with feet.
You're right.
There you go.
You're right, Aaron. Just focus on killing them.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Halleck.
you've got enough. Sorry, Halleck. All right.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're all gonna. It's
Yeah.
gonna be 3 battles in a row.
New people.
Oh, these are different.
Welcome to our home stars. We are the Because.
Oh.
Because we are.
Ooh.
Deepest truths. Askers of interesting and significant questions.
Take the volume.
Even now, a question of great transcendental significance comes up into our minds. Who are you and what do you want?
Hey, Bird Brains, got any Fruit Loops?
Although we become
Friendly
no
beings.
ranks, no pecking order, no arbitrary scheme of dominance, we do recognize that some of the souls in this universe have lived many lives, while others are but spiritual chickadees. I, Captain, have lived 38 lives, a paltry number compared to those wise and ancient souls who guide our race. You must consult them, Captain. They will help you to understand yourself, and in doing so, understand others, who in turn may or may not understand other things. Think those wild birds at our homeworld.
Gamma Kruger 1.
They know the answer.
I think that's about where we're headed.
Hell yeah. It's
Okay.
gonna be risky though. But yeah, you'll see why.
Y'all seem a little culty, but that's okay. You're not trying to kill us. That's good.
See the wise ones at our homeworld, Captain.
Fair.
Go
Fair.
to Gamma Kruger for your answers.
Okay.
I wonder.
Sure, he's just going to direct you to his wise
Why
ones
not?
again.
Big omens and mysterious portents, tangled webs of fate, intertwined with the branches of destiny, blown by the capricious winds of happiness. News. Actually there is some news. It just so happens that it has come to our attention that Joga and Kazon, the two gods of the Ur-Quan, may actually be a hoax. We don't know who this hoax would have been perpetrated by, but it seems someone has used these fictitious gods to send the Ur-Quan down on us.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going to be. Okay. Okay. I understand now.
Yes, by all means, if duty is calling.
You have more restraint than I.
Each other again. Perhaps when the stars are aligned in an appropriate configuration. Yes, my inner voice is telling me that is correct. When the stars align, Captain.
I'm so happy that we met these guys.
I love that I'm happy, but Steve has this horrified look.
Yeah, that's right. We found the wacky aliens. One of them.
More wacky?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to save.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I'll take one fight.
I love the Pickup so much. But I don't know. So I'm going to be saying that about so many of the aliens. I'm going to say that every time.
But
Just
we
be
could not
prepared.
hurt you any more than we could squish the helpless poot worm. We love the poot worm. We are one with the poot worm. We are one with you. Of course, you realize this means you are one with the poot worm. Rejoice!
Huzzah!
The poot worm is to be alive.
I like this because all of the alien voices sound like a table GM.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, I'm really going for it.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just going to go for it and do a voice and everything, and I like that a lot.
Okay.
We become have no right.
It's
So
the
this
same.
seems to be the same thing. Same
Yeah.
thing.
It is.
It's the same stuff.
Scheme of
It's going to be the same options each time, I think, until you actually go to their homeworld.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes, by all means, if duty is calling. I am sure we'll see each other.
Oh,
again.
news might change. That's right.
When the stars
Ah,
are
good point.
aligned in an
Very good point.
appropriate
Thank
you. Dang. Oh, well.
configuration. Yes, my inner voice is
Trust me,
telling
no
that
news changed
correct.
between the last one and
When
this
the
one.
stars align, Captain.
Okay, so we do have 21 people, a lost ship. I feel like that's enough to... Oh shit. We're going back. But we're probably going to run into that.
We're closer. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. We'll be back down this way at some point, so yeah. You're right, Captain.
I intend to just come right back. Honestly. If possible.
Yeah.
If we don't get, like, way late.
Real quick, take a quick look at where Ada... What was it? Vulcanae? Or whatever?
Go Piccolo?
No. The one that they were saying was their home.
Oh, Gamma Kruger.
Gamma Kruger, that's what it was, yeah.
We were in Delta Kruger.
You're gonna want to go up into Ilrath space.
Yep. Beta
Yeah.
Kruger. Gamma Kruger.
There it is.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't dip in and out real quick, but if we do, we probably want to do it from one of these stars so we could just, like, go right in and out, you know? Spend
Yep.
as little time in Ilrath space as possible. Does it?
Oh, wait, we
enable-
got a lot of fuel? So what if instead of doing like I'm doing, because I think a person's heading
Oh
that way,
yeah, I see
you
what
do
you're
something
yeah.
like this, do like a two-way.
Yeah, and
That way we
got-
avoid. Yeah.
we got most of a cargo pod available, so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know, does / enable search in this version on the star map? If it does, that'd be useful.
What is that?
The Saber's asking if / enable search in this version of the game on the star map.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Keyboard should still work.
I've been listening to Star Control music more lately for like when I'm just like trying to vibe and work on something.
When we get back to the star map, remind me.
Okay. Ooh, it's a green star, one green planet. Could
Yeah,
be
I don't
something
think
good. Emerald World. All fingers crossed.
I realized now, once we got to the treasure world, that it was yellow on this level.
Mm.
So I'm like, oh, that's why Piss World and Treasure World exist. So you could either be really happy or really sad.
Yep, get your hopes up and be like, oh,
Nope, this is
No,
this is
alkaline.
basic. This is basic.
basic ass world. Get out of here with your two little grays.
What am I doing? I was gonna save again, just because we are low enough. Better be safe.
243 golds. Ooh, nice.
It's not the cargo. Don't count your cargo before it's delivered.
Melnorme potato juice. Oh yeah. The Melnorme song is so good.
There. Okay. There's your
Oh,
search.
nice.
It's actually left on my controller for the D-pad.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning that the D-pad had like different functions. Cool.
Yeah.
So what does D-pad right do then?
I'm trying it now. I don't see anything.
Okay. Cool.
So I'd have to check again. But there you go.
So
So what
zoom
did
and
you want me to search for, or is there anything in particular?
Oh no, we just now we know that that's an option.
Now we know.
Yeah. So if we need to look for like Gamma Kruger or whatever, or something like that again, we could just type that in. Thanks, Saber.
So this is a relatively safe area. I don't think we've explored it yet.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
Ptolemy, we did explore this.
Oh, the Ptolemies we did, but that like band of 5 red stars, did we check those?
I don't think we did. That's the Kalia. Kalia.
Yeah.
No, we never did.
Yeah. And then also the cluster of stars below that. I don't know if we've checked that one.
I don't
out.
think
Yeah,
we
that
have. I
little
don't think
like
we did.
fivesome there.
Gorno.
No, we haven't gone out that far right.
And
Gorno.
Deneb.
Have we checked out Deneb?
We have not.
Okay.
I'm nonetheless thinking to go to Seoul
Mm-hmm.
because that also might give us a chance to like upgrade stuff.
True. But we have enough room that I feel like we could at least swing by at least one more system that we haven't been to yet. What is our fuel? 60? Yeah.
Let's do Deneb. Let's do Deneb.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there are the zoom level is D-pad up and down on Chimera's setup. And then but yeah, no, she does not have D-pad up as thrust. Saber's like, please tell me you don't have D-pad up as thrust.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something
Uh-huh.
because I have a work-related emergency.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just gonna leave the stream going,
Okay.
and I'm going to mute myself and my camera, and everything, because I have to hop on a Zoom call with somebody.
Fun.
Normally, I don't ever do this, but this person was unfortunately mishandled by other employees that are more in alignment with their time zone, and so I am here and available. And the next person that I trust to handle this person doesn't come on for another couple hours.
Yeah.
So I will be back. I shouldn't be longer than 30 minutes. Continue playing.
Okay.
we
Nope.
shall. We shall.
Good luck. Uh-oh. Did that... Let me see if that...
It
now
did
I'm
rearrange
Steve.
you.
That's... Oh, yeah, that's okay. Whatever. I could be Steve for a little while.
Mhm.
Because as a white man, like now he gets to move in. Like I'm a diversity hire, so
Hello, Walrus dudes. I am the new Steve. or maybe in the canon of like the lore that I put into our little nameplates or whatever, maybe like Steve, the science officer's on leave and I'm filling in.
Yep.
Chlorine.
Chlorine.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, there's a red.
If I recall correctly, I think chlorines are also generally grays and reds. But we'll see. We'll see if that bears out.
I mean, class 5. Fuck it.
Yeah, nah, totally not worth it.
Class 5.
Fuck it. That's right.
It really, this really makes me appreciate PC gaming. Because, games like this, I think the PC always kind of had that over consoles in a way. It's hard to make a game like this for the console.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for the time especially.
Yeah.
Now I feel like a lot of games are made with console in mind, because for whatever reasons, I'm sure market driven. And so I feel like console and controller sensibilities and UI design have made a lot of has developed a lot. And so I feel like that's probably less true the sequel for sure.
Man.
But it's impressive how much, I don't know, just how much modern design sensibility is in this game. It really makes me wonder
the fact that it was so surprisingly easy to find a controller layout for a game of this complexity on the computer means a lot. And imagine trying to play Civilization or and I have a Paradox game with a controller.
Yeah, for real. Oh, I see. So you gotta, yeah.
No worries.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll be back. Cool. Cool. Sounds good. All right, see y'all in a bit.